comes into your mind when you think of Hmong or Hmong people? If you're curious about who I am, my heritage, and Hmong culture, then I suggest you listen to what I have to say. Today I'm going to talk about the Hmong culture, which is part of my heritage. Things I'm going to talk about are the history, language, and relationships in the Hmong culture. First off, I'm going to talk about the history. Hmong people originally came from China. They lived south of China around the hill and mountain areas. Genetic evidence shows that Hmong people lived in China for 2,000 years. Due to the oppressive Qing dynasty, the Hmong people had to move to escape. The Hmong people moved to northern Laos, where they settled until the Vietnam War began. Although many people know about the Vietnam War, but most don't know about the Secret War during that time. The Secret War was between the Hmong people, the Laos people, and somewhat the Americans. The CIA hired some Hmong people to act like spies. Also, American soldiers trained the Hmong people to fight against the communists. The Hmong people worked closely with the U.S. until the Americans withdrew from Laos. When the Americans left, a group of Hmong people, which was General Bang Pao's group, went with them. But others that did not go had to live and survive in the jungles while avoiding getting massacred by the Laos people. Most of them headed towards Thailand to avoid being killed or captured. But to get to Thailand, they had to cross the Mekong River. Many lives have been lost crossing this river, but those who survived stayed in refugee camps in Thailand. In the book, The Late Homecomer, it talked about the author's family's journey through these events, growing up in refugee camps and coming to America. Where are Hmong people now? Lots of them moved to America, but some are still in Thailand. According to hmongcc.org, the top 3 states with the most Hmong population are California, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. Now I'm going to talk about the language. In the Hmong language, there are 2 dialects, White and Green Hmong. The only difference between them is that Green Hmong is more slang than White Hmong. The tones in your voice matters when you speak Hmong. There are 8 tones, 3 different low tones, a breathly tone, no tone, high long tone, medium, high medium tone, and a high short tone. The Hmong language uses the English alphabet but are pronounced differently. For example, to say hello, it wouldn't be pronounced as Naibzu if you read it the English way. It's pronounced as Najang. The Hmong language is quite difficult to learn. Even I'm still learning. One time, my mom asked me what I wanted to drink. I said I wanted to drink water in Hmong. Then she starts laughing because I used the wrong tone and end up saying I want to drink dog. So it was quite embarrassing. The last thing I'm going to talk about is relationships in the Hmong culture. In the Hmong culture, there are traditional Hmong and untraditional Hmong. Traditional Hmong follows things traditionally, and untraditional Hmong is more Americanized. But I'm going to talk about traditional Hmong. In the Hmong culture, there are 18 clans. Every clan is different by last name and bloodline. You cannot date or marry a person with the same last name, or it will be considered as taboo. When you get married the Hmong way, the ceremony takes at least 2 to 3 days to complete. The first day, the groom's family have to make a feast to welcome the bride to their family. The second day, the groom's family have to go to the bride's family to ask for a hand of marriage and negotiate the date to celebrate. The last day, the groom's family have to kill a pig or a cow for the wedding feast. Once everything's done, the groom and bride are now married. Now that I talked about some things in the Hmong culture and I went over the history, language, and relationships, I hope you learned and enjoyed some things about who I am, my heritage, and the Hmong culture. Does anybody have any questions? Yes?
So would your family then be traditional or untraditional Hmong?
I'm untraditional Hmong because I don't really do things traditionally. Like, my mom's supposed to be married, and she's not, so yeah.
So the wedding, I just had a friend, and she's Hmong, and she just got married, and so she was telling me about, the traditions and all that, and it was so interesting. was about a 3-day ceremony type of a
About,
thing.
yeah.
The traditions. She and her fiance did this thing where they kind of eloped. Is that part of it?
I think so.
They eloped and then they had to come back and they did the negotiations and all of that. Then they had to